Can't call it. Simone and Fluvan in the house. Terp out. Terp in out was good. Jamie S. Montaña. What's good? What's happening? What up? What up? Yes, happy October. I'm back. I broke Facebook yesterday. Good stuff. Absolutely. Yeah, today we're going to talk a little bit about CBD. Shout out to my whole CBD Sundays crew. CBD Showdown coming out. Gonna make a couple subtle adjustments once AB 45 goes into law. Once AB 45 goes into law, it will be changing a lot of things out here in California, quite possibly the entire industry. I'm going to talk a little bit about that for sure. What's happening, everybody? My name is Rico Lamite. I am the founder of Cannabis Global, decentralized media broadcast organization. And we are one network, many voices. Come on and reach out to the team. Let us know what's going on in your neck of the woods. Love to cover some stories, get some people down on the ground. I got some new correspondents coming on board with us in the next 2 months or so. So very, very excited to be rocking with some new regions of the industry. Dr. Lakeisha, what up? What's happening from Oaktown to Jamaica in the building, All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about CBD today. This is a story that I covered on State of Cannabis NewsHour, where you can get your daily dose with us every single weekday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. noon on the East Coast, or the wrong coast, what I like to call it. Fuck with y'all. Now, let's get it popping. All right, so today's story came out of Politico, and it's called The Wild West of CBD Products Could End Soon in California. A little run through of the story, what they had to say in there. So with AB 45 looming, it looks like California is finally going to clamp down on the hemp market in an effort to ensure CBD-infused products are accurately labeled and safe. Could this be a move that is felt nationwide, maybe even industry-wide? I say yes. We'll talk about that now. All right, CBD has absolutely exploded in popularity since Congress legalized hemp in its 2018 Farm Bill, but the FDA has refused to regulate CBD as a dietary supplement because it's an active ingredient in federally approved medication. Jesus. In the absence of federal oversight, states have been left to monitor products, and to say untested and mislabeled items have been flooding the shelves is a massive understatement. I'd like to give a shout out to all the gas station hemp pills racked up next to Spanish Fly and no-dos at your local Arco. California's regulatory push on hemp is now dragged on for years due to infighting with sister cannabis and dietary supplement industries. But this year, all three finally came together on a proposal to force bad actors worldwide to clean up their operations or lose access to that $6 trillion HOV lane they've been freeloading in. Governor Gavin Newsom is expected to sign AB 45 in the coming days, holding manufacturers to rigorous testing and labeling guidelines, allowing CBD to be included in food, beverages, cosmetics. All were previously not permitted under California Department of Public Health regulations, but you may or may not have seen them on the stores pretty much everywhere, including I saw some CBD in Marshalls, or excuse me, in Ross the other day. Yes, I shop at Ross every now and again. Dress for less. California alone accounted for $730 million in CBD sales in 2019, 2.5 times more than any other U.S. state. But the truth is, your favorite tincture, lotion, vape, gummy, or however you enjoy your favorite CBD product has been existing in a legal gray area, CBD oil being legal, but not as a supplement. FDA is not citing businesses, however, and major retailers that are carrying them. AB 45 would establish fees to fund enforcement and give state public health officials the authority to seize products failing testing standards at any point along the supply chain. It's also going to be creating a database of licensed manufacturers. Lawmakers and health advocates say a strong regulatory system is necessary to protect consumers, and recent FDA and private studies only underscored the safety concerns. FDA researchers wrote in a report to Congress last year that less than half of 147 products it randomly tested contained the amount of CBD advertised on the label. Nearly half of those items also exceeded the legal limit for THC. A lot of them were in states that does not allow THC at all. Smaller local studies have found similar results. Minnesota Hemp Farmers and Manufacturers Association found in a test of 25 CBD products that nearly 2/3 were mislabeled. California-based testing lab CannaSafe, shout out to CannaSafe, said just 15% of the 20 products that it tested contained the advertised amount of CBD. California policymakers aim to require manufacturers that use CBD or other hemp extract or products to be licensed by public health department. So under AB 45, similar testing and labeling standards as THC, one of the most highly regulated in the state. Hemp imports must meet California standards, and out-of-state facilities will be subject to CDPH inspections. Proposal is partially based on laws established in Michigan, New York, and Oregon, but California's sheer market size could force everyone to step up their quality control. The biggest sticking point for hemp operators was a proposed ban on THC inhalable products like hemp cigarettes or vape carts that Newsom pushed hard to include on his final version of the legislation. The industry was able to avoid permanent ban on smokables, but AB 45 puts a freeze on them until a new tax is enacted. And there's no date for that, no timeline on that. Probably with the next governor, or if he decides to run again next year in 2022. Industry was in the meantime, manufacturers would be permitted to export inhalable hemp to other states. Can't have them here, but you can put them everywhere. You can send them out, sure. While many praised the final version of the bill, groups representing small hemp cultivators were not happy, claiming that even a temporary prohibition on smokable hemp could put many mom and pop operators out of business. I think that is just disastrous, and they did it right at harvest time, said Chris Boucher, an HFG board member and longtime hemp grower. You spend millions of dollars on equipment, greenhouse, processing equipment, labor, and you can't sell your crop in California. That was really just a punch in the face. Also, many cannabis businesses argue that AB 45 still contains loopholes, allowing hemp labeled products with intoxicating levels of THC to reach their store shelves. The bill will not be creating a way for cannabis enterprises to grow, manufacture or sell hemp products unless they hold separate hemp licenses. However, it will direct the DCC to release a report by next July on the prospect of integrating hemp into the THC market, just in time for elections, y'all. A provision cheered on by many, hoping to capitalize on the hemp CBD trend. So buckle up, California CBD pioneers. Things are about to get interesting over the next year or so. All right, so let's get to the question. So will AB 45's passing create another illicit lane for operators to compete against license holders? Yes. You put more rules on people, they can just find more ways to break them. It's just gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, you already have a bullshit lane in the hemp industry. I made a little joke about it with gas station hemp, but everybody knows you go into any gas station, you're gonna see CBD next to the damn cash register. Like, oh, by the way, did you take your CBD pills today? You have no idea what's in that shit. So it is what it is. People are getting their money right now, and they're going to continue getting their money until they sign into law. They're going to get more money after they get signed into law. That's the way the world works. Not everybody's going to be able to get these licenses. And if it goes anything like cannabis licenses have been handed out, it's going to be a long road. Nobody knows how it's going to run. How is it even a thing that California illegal operators will be able to export smokable hemp but not import from their states? So that's some bullshit right there. You're able to export. So apparently, how the bill is written in final form, sent it to Gavin Newsom's desk. You can actually export smokable products. I don't think you can export vapes because you just can't transport vapes anymore under that new vape product rule that they came out with. I think it was right on 420. They passed a law saying that USPS, UPS, DHL, and FedEx are no longer taking vape components for vapes or anything like that. You can't even send them or ship them legally anymore. But it's just bullshit that you can actually send out hemp cigarettes, hemp pre-rolls, and all that other shit, but you can't distribute them here in California legally. Guarantee they're going to hit the streets. Shout out to my hemp smokers out there. I prefer THC heavy. What effect, if any, will this have on greater U.S. global hemp and CBD industry? So this is interesting. So it's going to have a huge effect because of the size of the market in California, not just in cannabis, but the entire. We are the 5th largest global economy. So if California is changing their rules on how to process, transport, distribute a legal product absolutely everywhere, and you have a large number of manufacturers here, you have a large number of buyers here, you better believe it's going to change the industry everywhere. And I may or may not be the biggest fan of Gavin Newsom, but one thing that he did say that is 100% true I can rock with is the way that California goes, everywhere else goes. We are that powerful of a market mover, and we're that powerful of a market mover, and it's gonna be that way. So people who are looking to capitalize on 2/3 of that market here in America, you're gonna have to change your products, and you're gonna have to make sure that they go with regulation in California. I would not be surprised. So I'm gonna drop a gem right here for all of you guys that like to connect the dots. I would not be surprised if this has something to do with, or they are moving in lockstep with the DEA, because the DEA is going to be certifying lab testing, and that is supposed to happen by December 2022, just in time for elections, just in time for midterms, just in time for everybody to have a massive shift. I truly do think that these midterm elections coming up, this governor's race coming up here in California, is going to be the most important in our cannabis industry lives. So make sure you guys know who is on the ballot, on your local ballot, both on a local level all the way up to, I don't know if there's any other governor's races that are huge going on, but Virginia, my home state. Make sure you guys know who's getting in office. Make sure you guys are aware of any laws that are going to be changing, evolving. Some stuff's going to get revoked. Other stuff is going to get advanced. Make sure you know what's going on all around you on a local level. And make sure you guys are watching the stuff on the broad level. If you are looking to do interstate commerce, I guess even international commerce, especially if you're here in California, the shit's about to get real. Soon as he signs this into law, I don't think he did it today, it's going to change a lot of shit. So it's going to change a lot of stuff with my personal businesses. Shout out to CBD Sundays. Shout out to everybody who's rocked with us. We're going to continue going with that. We have CBD Showdown coming out at the end of this month. We also have some awesome events, Halloween. But the way that CBD products are going to be processed, you're obviously going to be looking for that labeling to change as soon as new guidelines come out for everybody. So California market, make sure you guys are watching that shit, man. Even if you're out of state, California, especially with the hemp industry, we are the top dog. It just is what it is. And if you don't future-proof that business, you're going to be missing out on a huge piece of the pie. So big shout out to everybody. Love y'all. Shout outs. Tim Simone, Turpin out. Veronica in the place to be. Dr. Lakeisha, what up? Mr. Dre, where you at, bro? Hit me up, man. My man, Dre in the house. All right, Green Closet by Gaia, what up? Mama Bear, I got some stuff for you from this weekend, too. We got some pictures. I got a couple of videos and everything. Much love. Viola, Allen Iverson's new cultivar coming out. Make sure you guys check that out. It's a nice clean burn to it, too. Mama Bear came out of nowhere and scooped me and the homies up and said, y'all ain't waiting in line, come with me. So got to give a huge shout out to Mama Bear, what you do for the industry. We love you so much. I send you some stuff, and hit me up. We gotta rock on some shit. Coach Nada in the place, what up? Sean Salvaje, my fellow correspondent on State of Cannabis NewsHour. I am just tired today. Make sure you guys check out Bruce's Beach too, man. All the Black folks in California. If you're out here in California, make sure I took my sister out there. Making sure you guys do a little research on Bruce's Beach. I put that on my page today. I took my little sister. She was in town out to Bruce's Beach out in Manhattan. Check out the history on that and why it is so important. We support our people. We make sure that our property is taken care of and our property is protected as well. AR Massage Services, Aaron Ramirez. What up, brother? Can't wait to see you again, man. Kashif. I hope I pronounced your name right. What up? What up? What up? Taid Chappelle. What's good? Norton Leavitt. What's happening? Bailelani. What up? What up? What up? Andrew's Closet. What's happening? Marcos Finedas. What's good, G? West Side Chicago in the place. You guys are nuts. I am not going to repeat that shit. No. Mike G, the guy, Chi-Town is in the place. In the place. Mama Bear said IB cleanup, October 31st. Junipero Beach, LBC. LBC cleanup. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that too, man. You guys got a chance to clean up your communities. I got to say one thing too, man, before I hop off here. The cannabis community, man. I don't think anybody does more to support the community, does more, and just out of sheer love, going out and just cleaning up the beaches, cleaning up, helping out the homeless, feeding people, just getting out there, getting people meds like all the time, man. I don't think nobody does it more. And you can talk about, philanthropy this, philanthropy that when it comes to billionaires and multimillionaires and everything. But these are people that are not either of those, and they're just going out there helping the people. So, and you're not going to have that in any other industry. So please don't fuck up our world. All the motherfuckers coming in this shit from other places and everything. Make sure you guys get down with that, man. That's what this industry is all about. That's what our people are all about. And we will not stop doing that. And we highly encourage everybody, you come in, pay homage, show love to the OGs that did this before y'all. Make sure you guys are giving out clean product. Make sure your shit is lab tested too, man. It's not that expensive. I know. I'm not trying to be the bearer of rules and regulations on anybody with my non-rule following ass, but make sure you're getting clean cannabis to people, man. Make sure you guys know what you're putting in your body, because we got to live to see tomorrow, man. Live today to make sure you see tomorrow. Yesterday's already happened. Do shit about that. So let's just make sure that we're putting out love, peace, prosperity, and clean meds to everybody involved. So this is Rico Lemite. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all coming in and checking in on the story of the day. And make sure y'all check us out on State of Cannabis NewsHour every single weekday morning on Clubhouse, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. on the East Coast, where you can get your daily dose. So make sure y'all kiss your mamas, loving your babies, hugging your daddies. And remember, when life gives y'all no place else to turn the fuck up. See y'all tomorrow. Much love.